bitch, making boss moves. Got my own money, wait on no dude. I'm a boss bitch, you ain't big enough. I'm a boss nigga, get your money up. Boss bitch, making boss moves. Got my own money, wait on no dude. I'm a boss bitch, you ain't big enough. I'm a boss nigga, get your money up. Boss bitch, making boss moves. Got my own money, wait on no dude. I'm a boss bitch, you ain't big enough. I'm a boss nigga, get your money up. Boss bitch, making boss moves. Got my own money, wait on no dude. I'm a boss bitch, you ain't big enough. I'm a boss nigga, get your money up. Wait on no dude.
Welcome, good people. Welcome, good people. Welcome, good people. This is WHL Podcast. This is your boy Eddie.
This is your boy Ray.
Yeah. All right, that was Jazzy B. Bella. You can reach her at Jazzy B on Instagram on all platforms. Yeah, she's a local Baltimore artist and she is fire. We're gonna set up to get in the studio too. She said just let her know in advance, but shorty's hot. I heard.
What's the name again?
Jazzy B.
Jazzy B.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I heard a freestyle joint. She was on the freestyle joint. You feel me? And she was killing it, son. When I said she was killing it, she was killing it. You feel me? So yes, that's Jazzy B. You can reach her at Jazzy B on all platforms, Instagram, such and such, Facebook, and all that good stuff. What's up with you?
Solid. What's going on, man?
I can't call it. Right?
How you been?
Oh yeah, we got Proham over there in the corner too.
Yeah, what it do, baby?
He made a presence.
Mr. No Face and No
today.
Case. No Case, No Face.
He made a good old presence today, you know.
In the building.
I had to stop by. Come on, man.
You had to stop by. But this episode is brought to you by JCI Environmentals. That's JCI Environmental. You reach him at JCI69@outlook.com. Or you can reach them at, what's that number?
240-643-3483. It should come up on the screen in a minute, but the number again is 240-643-3483.
Yeah, man.
So make sure you check them guys out, man.
All plumbing needs, man. All plumbing needs. They do anything you want for us plumbing, man. Just holler at them guys. They some good, solid guys. They got a promo video coming up soon. So be prepared to see that come across your screen.
A little commercial. We're going to do our little. Wow, this ain't going to be my first time doing acting, but this might be your first time.
It's not
Well,
everything
it's like a little commercial though. So
I don't know. You just go in there and be like, boy, did it.
You gotta sell it, but you gotta sell the business though. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you gotta make it like
that's up to them to sell the business. We there just to give that
Get
platform to get it out of there.
Promo.
You know what I mean?
I can dig that.
It's how they gonna market themselves. You know what I mean? But yeah, they good guys. That's my guys over there.
JCI Plumbing.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all holler at them, man.
Yeah,
we do got the phone lines open too. FYI 410-632-6300.
It is 410-632-6300. You can chime in tonight.
Y'all actually learned that number real quick.
Because we had it for a while.
Yeah.
Had it for a while.
So what episodes is this? This has got to be like
this
what?
Episode 19.
Oh, y'all teenagers. Y'all about to get
Teenagers.
20.
Teenagers.
Hey, 20 be popping some bottles,
Hey, we
man.
about to be in adulthood.
You can't pop until 21, man. Gotta wait the episode.
Nah, 21 gonna be a whole nother season.
That's a whole nother season, season 2.
That's
It's
right.
gonna be
Yeah.
something totally different. We switched
We
it up.
doing 20. We do 20 episodes per season.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all like a Michael Jackson CD or something, huh? Okay, that's what's up.
Classic.
20, give them
Try to
20
make classic.
joints.
20
Give 'em 20
joints.
joints and
20
knock
joints.
out.
Take a little break.
20 a pop.
Yeah, 20 a pop. Take a break.
Okay, that's
You know what I'm
it
saying? Regroup, reset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Organize,
Yeah,
prioritize,
bring different stuff.
strategize, execute.
Bring different stuff.
Yeah,
but-
that's about right.
Oh, I got this, man. Listen, I've been waiting on this shirt right here for the longest.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'ma
Let's-
need one.
How was your weekend, man?
Man,
How was your week, man?
My week.
I heard, let's talk a little bit, man. You so anxious. Slow down, young man. We gonna talk
conversation.
because we gonna get into the promotion.
I'm not promoting. I'm just,
Okay. Well, I apologize.
telling you, see,
I wanted to talk to you, man, because I know your car was on the punishment, man.
Yeah, that was. I was talking about that because I just.
Oh, go ahead.
I just felt because
I like
it
that,
took me
though.
like 3 weeks to get this joint.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand that then.
So,
Well, go ahead.
so
Talk
that's why I'm
about
like,
that then.
I'm waiting 3. I see it in the mailbox. I'm like,
Is that my shirt?
So where you get it from?
What's the name of the
it's
brand?
called Power Black Tees.
Okay. They local?
They got I kind of like that though.
They got all kinds of.
I hear the music.
They got all kinds of like.
Hey, you gotta put me down with the website. I kind
I
of
be
like
on.
that.
I be on all black owned stuff. I be all over it. But as far as my week, son, it was blessed. I was blessed, man.
Yeah.
I have no complaints. I had a couple bumps, a couple
Bumps and bruises
you know what I mean?
along the road.
But that's
Yeah.
why you set yourself in position to be able to go over them bumps so
Right.
you don't stress it.
Right.
I ain't stressing Nathan.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
you can't.
The lady was like, "You
can't.
smiling to come get this car?" Yeah, because I can
My
get it.
car. Right.
I can get it.
If
Man,
I can't
couldn't
get
then I'm
it,
pissed.
then I'd be
I'm
pissed
sitting up
off.
front of the tow spot like, "Ooh, y'all took my car." I was fucked up. I was in the pocket. I was
Right.
handicapped. You took my car. Okay, cool. I was pissed off when I came out the door though, because I came outside. Right, I come outside from work at the long day of work. I've been there since 2:30 that morning, 2:00 that morning. You feel what I'm saying? I come outside, go to the parking spot. My car, the car ain't there. I go back in the building, come back out to the same parking spot. Like, yo, my car ain't here.
My car ain't here. Like, what the fuck?
is
Why? Like, what
going
the?
on?
Hold up. I knew I
parked right
parked
here.
it this morning.
You feel what I'm saying?
You was looking
I
at
didn't-
that little midget.
I
that
didn't
little
go nowhere
midget
to
truck.
lunch.
So listen, so when Greg go back in the building, the girl was outside waiting for her food. She was like, "Yo, you looking for your car?" She said, "Yeah, they been towing shit." I said, "Well, damn, I ain't get the memo, and I'm the engineer of the building,
I'm saying though, but you wasn't handy though.
but I can
Hold
do
on,
that.
Hold on. You hold on.
I can
Hold
do
up.
that.
You was parked in the handicap spot.
I can do that
How can you
because
do that?
when you run that building,
You can't
they
do
can't
that.
tell you.
No.
Wait, man,
No.
listen.
That's what they told
They
you.
apologize.
They told
They
you.
apologize, and we bringing some things out. We ain't gonna talk about it over air because it's still under investigation.
I was about to say, 'cause
Under pending conversation.
it
Conversations.
sounds good, but all
Pretty
in all,
conversations, man. It was
that
my
that
fault
Brian
though.
got
It was my fault. That's why.
So it was your fault.
It was my fault
Because I know on your post he was like, man, well I guess I ain't handicapped no more.
you know, it is what it is. You know,
I guess I ain't handicapped. How much they hit you for?
undisclosed amount.
Okay.
Over
Gee.
two-
Like,
over
that's
200.
That's only $300.
Only.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Now you know it go up every
Man,
day.
look,
though.
I know.
Hey.
$75 a day.
Yeah,
Or
that-
25 a day,
that-
depending,
that
it was
depending
30.
on
It
the
was
tow yard.
30.
30?
She said 30 a day.
Well, down in PG, they 50 between 50 and 75 a day.
But she said it's getting to the point to where
And they
though,
start off at 175 when they lift you.
She said it's getting to the point to where as though they are towing your car if your tire is on the yellow line when you park. That's how they doing it.
Because people start to be petty, man. But
'Cause-
I can't park straight, or he's over the line, or she's
Well,
over the
no,
line a
they
little
want
bit.
that money.
They want that bread.
And that too, and
Everybody-
that'd be another
everybody
reason.
behind that
But
eight
that'd
ball.
be a reason for them to take up on
They
that.
feeding everybody.
Yeah, they want that.
We get you
they
some
want
money.
that
Yeah.
cash.
Oh yeah, you want this? Oh, we get you some money.
Look, dog. Most tow trucks pick your shit up at least, and every
it's 200 to hook up.
175 off the break. Now, let's just say if you catch the motherfucker out in your apartment complex, or the visitor may be visiting your apartment, of course you got to give him $50, $60
No,
to
you
lower
had
that
to,
bitch.
No, you had to do about a
Yeah,
buck
you
now.
gotta do a buck.
You got to
Yeah,
do a
well,
buck.
yeah.
They want
hold up.
520.
But depending
They
on-
want
but
520.
depending on how much he got
They
up off
want
the ground.
520,
Now,
G.
if he just out there just about to hook that bitch up,
They want 520.
now if he
Nah.
in the middle,
It don't matter. It don't matter. If he
then
got that,
you got to come out the motherfucker Franklin.
If
But
he
if
got
he
that-
just starting to, you could, I guarantee you, if he just starting, he ain't hit that button at the lift. Man, let me give you $50 real quick.
No.
You don't
He
think
got
so?
possession.
60 at the
Man,
least.
listen.
Once that thing get under them tires, he got possession.
That's
He
how-
got to. He got
True.
possession.
He got possession.
Boy, that's what he gonna negotiate your
That's
life.
what
Yeah.
he gonna argue
Yeah.
with, because
That's
that's
what I'm
his
gonna say
rule.
to him. Like, listen,
That's
dog,
his rule, so he can argue with that.
Yeah,
Buck,
yeah,
I give you a
no
buck.
question.
I ain't give you no more than $100 to put that joint down. Cause he can do it, pocket it.
Yeah, he definitely putting that in his
Come
little
on now,
pocket.
man. They ain't need. That's all the books.
They do that shit about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a night.
No, but I be seeing a lot of
No
dudes
bullshit, you know
now
what
with
I'm
their
saying?
pickup
They catch
truck.
niggas slipping. Oh yeah,
Be
man,
having
man
that
going over
joint
shorty
on
out.
the back.
He
Yeah.
gonna get
Yeah,
some
you-
motherfucking pussy. Yeah, I got his ass. I'm going to get him real quick.
But,
She ain't tell man he was sitting in the pocket and ain't no visitors. Yeah, you
Right.
short.
But
you short.
man, this episode here is brought to you by Sanu Clothing Line and WHL Clothing Line and Three Monkey Clothing Line and Mom Dukes. I seen you just chimed in. We about to get real different. She
Yeah.
understand.
It ain't gonna be different, man. It's
She
grown
understand.
folks shit,
It's grown
man.
folks
It's
talk.
lifestyle, man. It's,
But
you know,
everybody don't accept it the same way as every. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right. People
So if
judge
you- so-
people
so-
judge
so-
it a
so-
totally
so-
different way.
So if you judging and you don't think you handle the conversation, we get ready to go on that, bro.
And look, FYI, again, the phone lines are open. You know what I'm
Chime
saying?
in.
So anybody that have a lot of experience with this conversation that we're about to talk about, phone lines
So
are open.
the-
Please call us, 410-632-6300. We want everybody's expertise on this as much as possible. Any knowledge is always good knowledge.
So the title is for the most part.
Why you
'cause
sound scared, man? If you
I'm not sounding scared. I'm thinking because
He's trying to word it right.
I'm
He's
trying to word it right. I'm trying to word it
Yeah.
how I wanted to come across. You
Oh,
feel
all
me?
right.
Chill
I'm
out,
just
relax,
checking, man.
relax,
Your
bro.
heart- Your
That's-
heart beating over here,
Nah,
man.
man. I ain't never scared to talk about grown folks things. That's
I'm
what I'm
just
here
saying,
for.
man.
That's what we're here for.
Y'all putting
But,
a lot of disclaimers out there.
We're gonna talk. It's the title is open relationships and slash swinging. Are you open to it in your relationship, into your situation, or whatever? Are you open? How do you view it, or what is your take on it, or do you think it's the same as it was back in the days, or however? It's like an open
conversation.
platform on that's the umbrella. You know, open relationships and swingers.
So what's your view on it?
My view
Let's
on
get
it.
jump right up in there, man.
Huh?
What's your definition of swing?
Oh, okay. Let me get a brief definition of swingers. Swingers is a form of open relationships in which the partners in a committed relationships engage in sexual activities with others at the same time. Swingers may regard the practice of a recreational or social activity that adds variety of excitement into their otherwise conventional sex lives or for curiosity. So, with that being said, is when I first learned about this whole culture, this because it's a culture, I was like, shit, nigga. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I
ready
was
to go.
all, you know what I mean? Like,
ready to go.
now my whole outlook on it is,
It's something to do for entertainment purposes only. That's
you know,
what I say.
because my thing is, if you can't be selfish, first of all. Fellas.
You got some rules.
Fel-
Some
fel-
rules in there too. You want to read a couple of rules? Real
Yeah,
quick?
I'm gonna read the rules
Okay.
after I tell you.
What's the ghetto rules?
After I tell you how I feel
All right.
about it should go.
Right.
Fellas, if you is in a situation, you can't be selfish. You can't be wanting your lady to bring a lady in and you don't want her to fulfill whatever her fancy is.
With the man.
What her fancy is, hey, I want 3 dudes. But your fancy is you want 2 females. Are you comfortable enough to let your lady have
accommodate that?
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what made me think 13,000 times about that, even going down that road, because
You can't open that box without opening
can't.
that box.
you can't be selfish. You can't be one way about it.
You can't be.
Yeah, you can't. That's
be.
not fair.
That shit got to be
Can't be
equal,
one way
man.
about
Like equal to the highest power.
Would you
transparency, communication?
Would you
What I want. Partake in swing activities?
I ain't talking about the swinging activity.
What?
Would you live that lifestyle? Like, would you do that? That's what you and your lady, or that's what you and your significant other do. Like, babe, we gonna go get this. Babe, we gonna do this. Babe, now I'm all for adventurous type shit. I'm a adventurous type nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
I have been in a situation before. We have been adventurous, but far as not with other partners or anybody, no.
Yeah, like
No.
y'all swap, full swap type shit. Cause you see another dude behind your lady jamming off, going full fledged cowboy
All the way
style.
up in there. He got his socks in it.
And his socks
in it.
twisted because he was
Yeah,
banging it from the
yeah,
back off the edge of the
yeah,
bed. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Could you sit back
Hey,
and watch
look,
that?
I knew
Could you?
this motherfucking question was going to come
It
about.
got to.
No, I
That's what's-
cannot. No, I cannot. Can I sit and watch it? No, I cannot.
But would you let her
No,
do
I
it?
cannot. If I am open to being pleased by another woman, I wouldn't have no choice.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying, but they have that openness, yes.
All right.
You know, but would I want to sit and watch it? No.
All right, question. All right, you ain't gonna sit and watch. All right, scenario. You ain't gonna sit and watch it, but you gonna never run, whenever do you know for a fact she getting
Burning
it in.
rubber. Eat burning rubber.
Fur gone, skin gone off that joint. You feel me? She gone for about an hour. You lasted about 15 minutes in your situation you was at. So you sitting in the waiting room. She's still in that.
Well, that's where the situation.
How would you
lies
feel?
from. I'm not first and foremost. I'm not gonna sit in nobody's waiting room.
You gonna go in there?
I'm not gonna.
You
sit,
busting
no.
up in there, motherfucker. Huh?
Nah,
What you
I'm not
do?
gonna sit in there and.
You gonna
Fuck
find
it,
something else?
if I know, I'm really not trying to hear it or see it. You think I'm sitting there and willingly want to sit in there?
True.
Wait, twiddle my finger.
But look,
no, I'm gonna go. If I don't entertain others, I'm just gonna go and occupy my time.
True.
This is my thing about it, though. It's more or less about your relationship and what you and
what
that
you
woman
got.
got.
Yeah.
And if you got enough trust in the relationship, I personally, me, it's not for everybody.
It's not. It's not.
It's
That
not
shit
for everybody.
is
I've
definitely not for everybody.
been to
though.
parties and things
Right.
like that, but it's just not for everybody.
I go and watch.
And-
you know what I'm saying?
and-
I've been to parties. I love to watch. Don't
and-
get me
and-
wrong. I'm
I
not. gonna
definitely will watch.
I love to watch.
They gonna let you
You know
go
what I'm
watch
saying?
all
Now,
day, every day.
Yeah.
now
I love
will-
live porn.
I will partake. You know what I'm saying, with my lady.
Yeah.
If I go, you know what I'm
That
saying?
type
Because the
of thing.
time,
But
the
y'all-
times that I have went, if we did something, we did something amongst each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Far as,
Just different shit.
And don't get me wrong, 'cause
Spicy.
people have tried it. People have.
Of course
you
they
know,
gonna
too.
try.
People have approached her. You know, but she no, I'm cool. That ain't her thing.
This,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So-
to me. All of those questions and things that y'all saying really has to go through the woman.
Yeah, that's
That
law.
is- you can't-
That's
you
law.
can't
I think
no
it's actually in here.
decisions.
I think it's actually in here, but that's
You
law.
can't do. That's one of those conversations you can't even really broach.
But
you let me into the rules,
But
though.
I
You
will
let me
say
into the rules.
I will say
Go ahead.
this though. Go
ahead,
with the
go ahead.
rules because it's going to rely into the rules. But I was going to say when it comes to parties, some parties they prefer that if a man wanted to interact with the lady, I'm not going to say your lady, with the lady, comes to the man, talk to the man first. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's like
only-
that.
that's
I mean
man code to
that's
me.
man code. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
man code to me.
I'm
I
gonna
know
say
for a
I'm gonna
fact-
say this. They prefer that. That's
Yeah.
preferred.
Right.
I will say that.
But
My
y'all
thing
snakes.
is, I will if that was the case with me, I'm going to approach the whole couple. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to
Yeah.
talk to both of you.
Yeah. Make sure it's a joint effort.
So hold on.
Make
You
sure it's
said-
a joint understanding.
So you saying if you were single, as a single man, and you just hadn't been in one of the clubs,
And I seen a couple-
and the couple came up to you,
And
you
I seen
going-
and I seen the lady, and
they
I mean,
saying to go to the man first.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what
respect.
It's also, you supposed to. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
right.
respect. Don't approach the lady.
Well, I ain't been
I'm gonna approach
single
the
in a
lady.
So
while.
listen,
I
let me
don't
let
know
me
the rules.
let me run the rules down to you then. Let me run the rules down. Let me run the rules down to you that we have here. It's a couple of them. I don't think it's all of them, but it said the seven golden rules for modern day swinging. Do not ask if you are better in bed than wait a minute.
Well, hold on.
No,
that throw the whole thing out. Come on, shorty.
But some other
I ain't gonna read that one. I
But
ain't gonna read that one.
some folks will
man.
do
I
that.
ain't read
son.
that one.
Some
I ain't
motherfuckers will
read
do
that
that.
one.
Those insecure motherfuckers that this first time going and shit and actually see their lady getting done up. Just shit that
I would prefer.
I would prefer not knowing.
I would.
The only rule I'm gonna say off of here, my fault, I cut you off. Only rule I'm gonna say off of this joint is make sure you wash. Make sure you have
Cleanliness.
washed beforehand. That's the
man.
only rule I'm gonna lay.
PPE.
That's the only rule I'm gonna
Right.
read off here because these rules here. Is
That's
some
the
bullshit.
rest of it is about openness. That's
Yeah.
a totally different
The rest of the
conversation.
rules, I ain't even read them joints because y'all done look at me like, yo, really?
Listen though, but
They
listen,
got a lot
listen.
of callers though.
My
but I ain't
only
reading that.
suggestion for anybody who's thinking about it: if you know you ain't the best of your woman, at least
Yeah.
your woman.
If you know, but that's.
You need not invite
Take it to nobody party.
But listen, y'all.
You need
listen.
to tighten up
Don't
your
give her
square
no
first.
options. No options yet.
Come on, so you have
Hey,
no options.
hey, look, man,
If
don't forget.
You know when you done, she look at you with the again. Don't invite nobody.
But listen. That's where the rules come to play. That's what rules come to play because it's all about it's all
Excuse me,
it's all about
people.
her satisfying.
Forget a
It's
rule.
all about you satisfying your other. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're not satisfying her, like you know for sure she's happy. Y'all had a happy relationship on earth. But you're not satisfied. You as a man gotta suck that up. Like, baby, that's what you want. I ain't feeling it.
No,
bro.
I'm not gonna say. Hold
Yo,
up. Hold up.
If
I'm
that's
not.
what y'all in, you
Hold
in
up.
that.
Hold up. I'm
You
not
in.
gonna say suck that up and say is that what you
If you
want.
in that,
Sure.
I mean,
if that's the lifestyle you live
Hold
in.
on. You try and tell me.
Not me. Don't ask it's me, nigga. Don't ask
why not? You use me as an example,
No, what I'm
motherfucker.
saying is, if you in that,
All right.
if you
All
in
right,
that,
okay. I understand what you're saying. But listen what I'm saying. You saying if the Negro know he ain't doing what he supposed to do in your bed, how
He
you
help
supposed to, he supposed to look at it like, babe, I know you gonna creep on
How you gonna change it?
Just let me know.
you feel me?
Just let me pick the nigga.
Come on, Slim. You is
Hell
bugging.
no.
You gonna tell her, let me
It happens, man.
But look though, listen.
It
This is real
happens.
though.
True.
Because
Hey, look,
listen,
hold on real quick. The phone lines are open, man. Look, 410-632-6300, man.
True
Call
bill.
in, man.
This is what I say all the
happens.
time. All relationships, I mean all of them, if you really think about it, and the person be honest, 9 out of 10 is 2 reasons why a relationship break up.
Money and sex.
It got hey man, anything else
Yeah.
you really can
I'm gonna do regular life.
you can work out with your significant other. Like if they don't know how to wash their booty, you can teach them how to wash their booty. If they, you know what I mean, if their feet stink all, you can get foot cream for that. If they can't give you what you want on that, 9 out of 10 is not
See,
going
listen. That's where you fucked up at.
And if
That's,
your money
that's where you fucked up
situation
at.
ain't right,
No,
that
no,
could break
no,
it
no,
up
no,
too,
no,
though.
no. All that shit is fucking fugazi.
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 It's Fugazi.
Fugazi.
Forget about
Forget
it.
about it.
Forget
All that shit's fugazi because all that shit can be fixed. You feel what I'm saying? That's why
Right.
they got sex toys and shit like that out here.
That's what I was just
You feel what I'm
about to say.
saying? You bring that to the
You gotta-
bedroom.
you gotta bring that to the bedroom
incorporate-
first.
Like
Don't-
if you short, if you coming short to the
And
ball
if
game,
you know you sure.
you bring you another jump.
Listen.
If you know for a fact
Listen.
you can't hit that spot,
Me
you bring that
personally-
wand, you plug into the wall.
That's what I was about to say.
You feel what I mean? Like you got to fill that void that
gotta-
you.
yeah, don't-
you know what I mean?
don't automatically-
I'm not jumping straight to the.
Nah, hell nah.
Down the street,
Eh,
no.
Right.
I'm gonna say
Let's
go
get some
to the
toys.
store.
Let's get some
Yeah,
toys.
let's work it out.
You can- It's different.
Let's
It's
work it out.
different ways to enhance.
If you got the extended clip,
I get what?
they got the extended
I go
clip.
ahead and put the hip action on.
Son,
You know
they got
my
the
hip
extended
game,
clip.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey Ray, my nigga, hold up, pause.
Hold
Pause for
on.
the cause.
What's the extended clip?
Pause for the cause. They got an extended clip, my nigga.
Yeah.
They got an add-on to your jump.
Yo, you can put the banana clip on you.
Huh?
Yeah,
Nigga, you go from a
You
you
might
go from a
got
you
two
go from a
shots.
16 shot.
No, 2 shots.
You go from a 2 shot.
2 shots.
2 shot to a 16.
16. Mikey get 100 right.
Yeah, man. You might get 100 rounds. It's serious.
Hold on.
Google it.
Hey,
Google
Mo.
it.
Hey,
Google
Mo.
it.
I'm trying my shit fucked up. Hey, Mo. What the fuck do you get this at?
I don't really know.
I just heard through the
Yeah.
Oh, so you heard about it?
Yeah, I seen it.
I ain't see it.
You know
I
you
seen
can
it.
find anything online.
Yeah, but
bro.
like I was just saying, if you know you ain't coming up on that,
So-
me personally, I'm not gonna just dive into throwing another knee.
So hold on.
I mean,
what is
okay,
the,
listen.
Hold on. Back
Now,
up.
we
Back
gonna
up.
get you
What is
on
this thing?
a
What is
nice
this
tour.
mechanism? Is it like
This nigga trying to
No,
figure it
I
out.
wanna know
What you?
because-
No.
Yo,
It's like what the- they make some wild ass
it's,
shit.
it's like
strap-on.
it's like a
It's like
strap
a strap-on.
on, but
Okay.
it got the
And
hole
it
for
go-
you to put your joint inside of there to make your joint
Look
longer.
like it's longer than what it
You
is.
feel me?
It's a sleeve.
It's a
basically.
sleeve, but you ain't feeling nothing.
I'm with you.
It's all for her.
Okay.
That ain't nothing for you.
And
'Cause
see, if you two as a couple can communicate, that's something that can be fixed.
Yeah.
But that don't normally happen because when a dude ain't up to par,
His
he
ego is
gonna-
always automatically
he
gone.
gonna beat her up.
His ego's automatically.
okay, well listen, let's
just wanna beat
let's
up after everything.
let's switch it. Let's switch it to subject 2, the financial part.
Right.
That always can be fixed too.
What they got to do? What you mean? What like why you?
Because it's two reasons that the relationship will not work. It's financial and it's sexual.
Yeah, to me.
And
To
that's
me.
that's period. That's just what the
me.
fuck it is.
To me.
What else is gonna be? Infidelity?
some
that
people-
come with sex, or somebody
Some
fucked
people-
up somewhere.
No, some people can't like you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's
Some
what
people-
it is.
Some people can't handle the infidelity. Some people
Yeah.
can't handle long distance. Some people can't handle your parents.
Or some people
or
can't
your-
handle. Some people can't
your-
juggle all that shit
everything
together.
is-
You
you know
can't
what I'm
juggle
saying?
being a parent,
So
being a
it
friend, and being a sex.
It's
You know
other
what I mean?
reasons
At the
why,
same
but
time.
I think personally myself that the only 2 main reasons, because everything else,
That's what breaks up marriages.
sex
What?
and money.
Sex and money.
Break up marriages.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Because if
Because a
but
relationship, it can get broken up by words.
Yeah.
You just saying
Word.
something
Yeah.
wrong. You feel me?
And it really don't be that. It's an
Yeah.
underlying.
You feel me?
yeah,
It's an underlying thing is either you mismanaging some money or You might be too over sexual, or you might be
But all right. Listen,
I don't think it. I don't. You think? I don't think it is. I don't. I really don't think it affect the marriage, or fuck up the marriage if you're over sexual.
that's what I'm saying. I was just going to say something. You get
If it's a person who's highly sexual, you think, and
but see, this is the thing. Not like that. It's like when you was young, 21, you couldn't imagine being married to one woman because you gonna want it 5 times a day, all day. When you get
it's women that do that though.
But everybody ain't like that. Just like it's men who like that, and it's men who not.
Put your mic on, Mark.
So that's why I was going to say that when you get, say if you get with a lady, you know what I mean. You know your sex drive is little but none.
Yeah, you can go once a month.
You know what I mean? I go once a month, but you grind it, but you take care of everything else. But the lady coming, this motherfucker full fledged.
She
6
needs
days a
it
week,
twice a night.
6 days a week, 2 times a day.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And she ready to go.
Even on
But
even on FloJo time.
No, flow stay with a
Hey,
fuck.
that's
Flow.
what I'm trying to tell you. Somebody can be over sexual.
that's true. That fucking blood, walking mud and fucking blood. Yeah.
They are hornier.
On the
doing
period.
that.
Yeah, that's
So
there.
there's some
Yeah.
people
Everybody know that.
who
Right.
just you can be over sexual. You could be the type that want it all the time as a dude, and the girl is a grinder.
So I got a question, ladies. That's out there that's watching right now. Are you the aggressor in the bedroom? Are you the one that go there and take what you want? You take charge. Call in 410-632-6300.
Hit the phone lines,
Are you the
y'all. Hit
one
the phone lines,
are you
y'all.
the one that comes in there and take the dick and take what you want, regardless of a nigga tired, a nigga that been stressed out, a nigga that got in a fight.
Hey, cause
nigga that,
you ain't never lie. A dude, now this is when
man, when a dude get tired, they get tired, man.
If a dude get tired, he be tired. But if she do the right thing,
Oh yeah.
he up. Tired out the window. Oh yeah, it's time to
But
go.
when she do that, that means she's at her peak. That means you're gonna have to last. There we go.
Okay, I thought my man was playing the OJs for a minute.
You're gonna have to last. You're gonna have to last for at least 3 rounds if she wake you up.
You smell me.
Shit is.
Hold on, no, y'all go ahead.
And
He said
then
one second.
what if you only go 5 minutes? Now you unpleasing her.
Now, and she's still ready to go. She's still
And she
sitting
still,
there playing
and
with
you
it.
sleep.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the line with
WHL,
WHL.
call in.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, fellas. How are you?
Great.
Oh,
Great.
we
Who am I
awesome.
speaking
How you
to?
feeling?
Who we speaking with?
Oh, you speaking with Ronnie. How you doing?
Oh,
Hello,
great.
Dr.
Yeah,
How are you?
Miss Ronnie.
Hey, what's shaking? So you asked a question about women being the aggressor. Say that again, Eddie. What was your question?
I said, damn, hold on, Ron, hold on. Took me off guard. What the fuck was that?
I forgot what you said, boss.
Which one are you?
I think Ronnie. I think he was just asking who.
I was just asking-
who are the aggressor in the bedroom. Like, how do you handle being the aggressor in the bedroom? Or are you the aggressor
Yeah,
in the bedroom?
that's what it was.
Are you
That's
the
what it
aggressor in
was.
the
That's what.
bedroom?
Are you? It's basically like it was basically like a statement, but I was basically throwing a question out there for the females that are aggressors. Like, fellas, can you handle aggressor and females? How
okay, yeah.
are you that aggressor in the bedroom to take charge?
Or basically, can a man be
Can a
submissive
man
in the
be
bedroom?
submissive
in the
to
bedroom?
you? It's just
Okay.
that was like an umbrella. That opened up a lot of airways. So I just wanted anybody to call in and chime in on anything of that under that umbrella. You got me?
Okay, so I would argue that it depends on what you mean by the aggressor. I think the woman is always the in control of the situation. It's how you develop that control.
Wait.
So you can do, so just hear me out. So the woman's invitation is what really seals the deal sexually. So when a woman is inviting a man to enter her in whatever way, whether it's emotionally or physically, she is in control. Now, how she plays that might change. So she might do it with an aggressive stance or a passive stance. But sex doesn't occur unless the woman is a yes. And so for me, because a man, usually you rub them up, they get wrapped, they are ready to go. But a woman is like an oven. It takes time to heat up and to warm up. So I think that the woman is always the, quote, aggressor. She just may not be aggressive. And that's my, take on that.
Well,
so it's one thing to be aggressive,
Well, definitely
but it's
you're right
another.
about that.
Gotcha.
You're definitely right because like you just said, that's what I said earlier.
If it ain't for the woman, we ain't getting none.
You can't make those conversations
So-
because it has to go through the woman.
But you was talking about at the swinger party, though, right?
Yeah, just
but
you can't. Everything kind of goes on her. Yeah,
But you listen. Not every situation they had a female in control of that swinger situation.
no.
That's
I
what
ain't
we talking
saying
about.
she in control.
don't mix up the two, y'all. Don't mix
I'm
up the two.
just saying, for the simple fact that it's the woman's body that you want.
Facts.
It don't start till she say yeah.
We know,
I mean, unless
and
you wanna be Harvey Weinstein.
yeah,
Nah,
but
I ain't- we ain't
but
gonna-
see, we
wait.
know that. But far as when it comes to swinger parties, it's always, I guess,
You always had them belly pills.
it's always the respect thing. You know what I'm saying? To just to who? You said what? Hold on.
I said you always had them belly pills in your pocket. The Bill Cosby charge. Hey, don't mind me. Let's don't listen to me, man.
This
Don't listen
boy
to me,
is
folks.
stupid.
Don't
No
listen to me, man.
pills.
It's
No
just jokes.
pills.
Don't slip nobody no Mickeys,
I mean, my
man.
thing again, and I guess that party, LS party etiquette.
Right.
It's always good to approach the man.
Yeah.
But again, I say, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all will probably agree. If it's a couple, then you hey, how y'all doing? Well, you know what I'm saying?
You better hope the woman like you.
Yeah, because you're
I mean,
dumb as shit.
yeah.
Yo, like, yo, your wife, I'm trying to get a man.
And she looking
And
at
she
you
like,
like,
what?
What?
Not him.
Not him.
His man.
This nigga.
Send his man over here.
Hey, so caller, how would you?
hurt.
What's your take on that?
You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, it all starts with the women.
Y'all have said a lot, and I think one of the comments I think Mona says is not I'm not the aggressive per se, but I'm sexual.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so it's being sexual and owning your sexuality, and it shows up as you're open, you're available, you're guiding the process, not necessarily aggressive or being the aggressor. And there are women who that's the way they express themselves sexually. But I would say that women are always in control. We let you believe you're in control because we're always in control. I believe.
So it's
that
like I
we
say,
are-
it's I don't mean to cut you off. It's like my saying I've been saying for the longest since every day one of this joint. I'm gonna let you drive the boat, but I'm gonna give you directions.
Yeah.
It's that situation.
Hey, listen.
It's nobody in
you
control.
not in
We both
control.
roll in this situation, but one person is just guiding the motherfucking boat, and that's her.
One
Yeah.
person
You give her directions.
muscle, one
But
person got
she's
the muscle, one person got the
ultimately-
brain.
So, but look though, this what I
Or
want
vice
to ask
versa.
a
Whatever.
woman. So, do women who are not that sexual and not that person in the bed, are they lacking confidence?
No, I think it's a lot of reasons why a
No.
woman, the same woman,
Why are
can
they
be
not-
with a man.
Go ahead.
Well, I think it's not just one and the same. So it's not about confidence. I do think that a man brings out different elements of a woman's sexuality. So if you think about a woman as a garden and a man as a gardener, right? So you think about the woman as the earth and the man as the seed. Different men bring out different elements of the earth.
Yeah,
And I think that for women,
So,
You all right, Slim?
No, my fault. 'Cause That just my
Anybody got
fault.
Lysol?
No, my fault. I was drinking when she when she just said what she said I was drinking, right? And I was like, that's why some niggas get the bullshit head and some niggas
Yes.
get the good head.
It's-
I got you.
it's who
I got
you
you.
are as
Some
a
niggas
person.
get that arch in the back and some niggas get the one like they don't want it.
Yeah, it's that.
Some
it's-
people get kissed in the mouth and some people just get a nibble on the cheek.
it's
I
who
got
you are
you.
as a person.
I see what you're saying.
So
Oh,
just
okay.
like
I pick what you
all
putting
right,
down.
so it's,
Go ahead.
are y'all gonna let me speak?
I was
And
choking.
I'll get off the call in a minute. But I just want to say that the way a man approaches the woman and brings out things in her differs. So, and depending on that woman, she's going to respond to that man very differently than someone with another energetic or another approach. So men have to know the soil. They got to know the woman they're with to be able to cultivate that. But at the end of the day, she is in control because she's the one who says yes or no. That really is going to guide the process, the sexual process. So a man should study his woman to know what she wants, who she is, what appeals to her, and not think that they're just good in bed because they're good in bed. You're only as good as that woman is allowing you to be or creating the space.
I can't go with that.
The
no.
woman
I can't go with
creates
that.
that
Oh, no.
space.
I
Oh,
can't
no.
go
Not
with
just
that.
good
I can't go with
in
that
Oh,
bed.
no, Ronnie.
because
That's
Oh,
just
no,
a
Ronnie.
you know penis
Oh, no,
travels.
Ronnie. I'm pretty good, Ronnie.
Penis travels
Oh, no,
pretty
Ronnie.
well. Penis
no.
travels pretty well.
No, Ronnie.
Hey man, I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie
know.
to you.
I can't take.
Penis
I
travel,
can't.
man.
I can't get a woman.
Now,
I can't
the
give.
woman can bring out
Now I can't
travels.
give the woman I can't give that woman that okay saying that you taught me how to learn your body because I learned your body on my own. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to me to learn that.
Right.
But you're gonna give me the chemistry. I understand what you're saying. You're gonna give me the chemistry to match mine.
match
But it's
right.
up to
What
me
needs
to
to
learn
learn.
your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't give the woman a whole 100% credit for that.
Yeah, because
I gotta learn you. Cause I can, we had the perfect chemistry, but I don't know your body. I'm just poking around at you.
Mm-hmm.
That's dead. That's
well,
dead.
It ain't just that simple, mate. Is you had to learn women before you got into that one.
The woman anatomy,
You
period.
had to learn women.
Not
So it's
just
not just one specific woman. Is going to be just like women go through tests and trials and errors. You play hump it when you was 6. Then you go to 7, 8. You play hump it again. You play it. Said
And
nine,
then
10.
you know, it's always
You feel what I'm saying?
you got that. I think that chemistry too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, as far as filling that person out.
So
You know what I'm saying?
question-
I mean, that is a part of learning a woman.
Yeah.
And of course, a woman's going to teach you, hey, you may not be doing this right. You may not be doing this
Yeah,
right. You
I
know what I'm saying? So that is a form of being learned by a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
This is why I say penis travels. That only applies to that woman.
That could apply to any woman. You got to learn. You just said you have to learn
That's
a woman.
why I said a woman, not that woman. That woman might like her knees licked. The other woman might like her elbows licked.
every woman don't get pleased the same
Again,
way.
but you have to learn that
Some-
specific
exact-
said woman. That's what I'm
said.
saying, right?
Penis travels.
So the topic.
That's what I'm saying.
So the topic.
You
The
have
top.
to learn women.
The topic at hand. You married. Scenario. Quick scenario. You married. You know what I'm saying?
You still talking to the caller? You still talking around it?
No, I'm talking about just
About
prayer.
the
I'm just
scenario?
prayer.
Just
This
The
is
caller
this is
left.
Joe.
Thank
She
you.
gone.
Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, she
Thank-
gone.
thanks for calling,
thanks
Ms. Ronnie.
Yeah, she just commented. So you married. Well, that's a scenario. You married or whatever. You know, y'all happy. Everything is love. Everything is great. You know, y'all been married for about 10 years or whatever. And y'all feel as though y'all sit down and talk. Well, first of all, y'all should sit down and talk about y'all bucket list from the gate. But y'all just start talking about y'all sexual bucket lists and shit like that. You know what I mean? And you tell her your bucket list is to have her and another female, or you want to see her, another female with her, or whatever, however you want to do it, as far as another female in the bedroom. And she like, oh, cool. And with that, everything's gravy. She go through with it. Everything's happening. Everything good. But no, the nigga can never ask, hey, what's yours? You just happy that she won't fulfill yours. You know what I mean? You ain't even worried about
That's
it.
a selfish.
You ain't even worried because a lot of dudes will think like that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking the question. A lot of dudes can be like, okay, I ain't worried about what she want because this is what I want. She agree
Right.
with it.
Right.
It go down, years go down the line. You know, she still let going on with it. Maybe she got a pillow princess in the bedroom with y'all, whatever, and she hit you with, baby, I'm ready for my
My turn now.
my turn. Yeah, I want to bring. I want to get DP. For those you don't know, double penetration.
Oh, you had to go to the.
For those of you don't know, double penetration.
Okay.
What?
The double
Could
D.
you suck it up?
The blicky.
You know what I was saying?
I'm gonna grab the blicky.
No.
Why you
No,
got
no,
the blicky? She gave
no,
what you.
No.
Oh, the other blicky.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, let's
the
tell
toolie.
Shorty, put the blicky on, and we
Nah,
blicky,
y'all
blicky.
too slick. Y'all too slick. Y'all too
Tell
slick.
Shorty, put
Y'all
the
too
blicky
slick.
on. And then we blicky,
But you
blicky.
know what?
Y'all too
Sidebar. It's always, and I'm about to feed off what you just said. It's always some women that don't even have to have that physical second body DP
Physical
to be
diapers.
DP. So what you just said, boom, he could always do the strap on or have the female put the motherfucking strap on. You know what I'm saying? Because some women like strap on.
So, question: y'all okay with somebody else stroking in the bedroom with y'all, with just you and your lady,
Huh?
male or female?
If it's a female,
She's stroking. She's stroking.
if it's a female,
What you mean
I
she's
like
stroking?
one on.
I mean, she got the strap on. She's stroking. You're not the only one that's stroking. You're not the only one that's giving out wood, nigga. What you mean?
If it's a female, yeah. I'm
You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with
I
that.
can't sit well with that.
Yeah.
Man, my
But
lady, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying the
MC
silhouette.
MC
I'm saying the silhouette.
hold on.
Again,
That's all I'm saying.
Again, I
Hold
say, some women like that. Some women enjoy that.
That's only because
You know what I'm saying?
haven't been in nothing long term since you was married.
Somebody said
Now,
selfish
let's-
nigga.
Let's go back to
Somebody
5
said
years ago,
selfish nigga.
when you was in a committed relationship and married and all that, and that same position was coming up. See,
I
you
mean,
only saying that now.
listen.
because you don't have a woman.
See, y'all missed it.
That-
Y'all missed it when I first started. Y'all missed it when I first started it. When I first started it, I said, my mindset now is different than it was before.
Before, I heard-
Before I
I
was
heard
totally with.
No, I'm not saying.
I was with the
mindset.
shits. I'll bring
Right.
another nigga in here. You can fuck. You know what I mean? Like whatever y'all can do each other. Whatever. Like how y'all want to do it. I was with that at first, but then I realized if you have to bring somebody else in here with us, we are not satisfying each other. Because
That ain't necessarily true.
Nah, I'm good.
That's not
Good.
necessarily true.
That's not necessarily
Good,
not
man.
necessarily
I'm
true.
good. I'm gonna give you what you need.
Yeah.
They sell shit in stores, man. You don't
But
have
you
to.
And
said-
again, that's what we
That's-
said.
That's what a lot of shit.
And that's
A
what
lot of
comes
shit.
into
A
play
lot of
with
shit
the-
get messy, yo.
You're right. That's what comes into play with
That
bringing
is true.
toys.
Do the
and shit.
percentage. Do
You
the
know what I'm
I
saying?
agree
percentage.
with the
Do the
messy shit.
percentage.
It do get
Do the
messy.
percentage of
It gets messy.
successful
That's why I
situations
like
like that
one-on-one.
versus fucked up situations
And
like
you,
that.
and you know why I can get messy? You know why I can get messy?
Feelings get involved.
Because the feelings get involved, the lack of transparency, the lack of chemistry.
Communication.
You know what I'm saying? The
Communication.
transparency. That's
Yeah, transparency, yeah.
The lack of transparency, the lack of communication, and you know, first and
It's the
foremost,
trust
again,
thing.
in the rules, that is the number one motherfucker thing to that game, man. That trust. If you ain't got that trust,
You shouldn't be in.
you shouldn't be in that motherfucking game
At all.
If
And
you
that-
just want to, now again, I say, if you just want to go and explore, go and explore, because that's what they got taboo for. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They got little spots like that
What's that
for
called?
taboo. It's taboo in Baltimore. It's up here in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to explore shit, I'm gonna let you talk about. If you want to explore shit like that, go to explore like shit like that, because that can fuck up a mental. I done read stories. I done seen headlines where motherfucking husbands done went to parties with their wife
And left.
and left.
Yeah.
And you don't even hear about that couple no more. Or that he done made him did something to that woman, or he made did something to that man and waited outside for that man, anything.
But see, that's
so
what I was just
you got to
saying
be mentally
earlier.
built for that shit, man.
Yeah.
You only saying that now because you don't technically have a woman that you fully trust. That's why you felt like
mean-
that before.
Before.
Really, I feel like it's just about knowing yourself.
And knowing
Yeah,
yourself.
and know yourself.
you gotta have
Yeah.
ain't trust.
I'm good.
That the
You know, it
relationship-
ain't, it ain't, it
that's
ain't even
why I feel
because
like you
a
don't
lot
feel
of
like
people.
that
Now we gonna flip. Now
I'm
we gonna
good.
flip it to the other topic because we
I-
talking about
I-
the open relationship. So when naturally or a lot of times when women may possibly hear or be approached with the I want to be in an open relationship, they automatically think, oh, the man automatically thinks, oh, what? I'm not fulfilling you
Yeah.
in the bed.
Yeah, I'm
Read the definition that it's on the other page.
What was it? What's it
Open
called?
relationships.
Open
The little
relationships.
open relationship definition, man. Just
Oh, I
real
did
quick.
see that. I did see that. I did see that.
I got you. An open relationship is one where
got
an
you.
established couple has mutually agreed to share a non-monogamous lifestyle. This includes either or both parties having sexual and or romantic partners. This type of relationship is carried out with the consent and knowledge of all parties involved. Most recently, an interesting new study examined an open relationship empirically that to determine its impact on participants' emotions, sexuality, and behavior. In essence, the study found that partners in open relationships are as happy, satisfied, and experience well-being equally to those in monogamous relationships. And this study came in January 19th of 2019.
And that's my question I had for you.
What's up?
You remember I asked you this when you came to my house.
Right.
The biggest question I heard in the last probably 2-3 weeks was, is monogamy innately in us or is it trained to be monogamous?
Right. I
Because
feel like
technically, you're saying that you're stuck with one person for the rest. That is not even.
I mean,
that's against nature. Yeah.
Listen, son. Listen.
Polyamory
listen,
is what
listen.
I think is
Listen.
That is
natural.
natural.
Listen.
And
listen,
this is
because-
minus Africa
listen,
and all
man.
that. Just
'Cause you
Somebody
just love-
real
you
quick.
just
Somebody said you
legitimately
could spice
fall
it up,
in
but
love
it
with
could be a little
multiple
bucket
people
list
through
thing.
your whole
So
life.
that's what I'm saying.
Bucket list.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
That's what, like you say, a little bucket list
It
thing.
could be a
Like,
little bucket
see,
list
me
item.
myself, my outlook on the situation, like, I'm pleased just by me having the woman that I want. This is what it's my mindset now. So whatever she want, that's going to please her. If I say another female come in, that's not for me. That's for her. I'm gonna sit back and watch.
okay. You going
You
back
feel what
to
I'm saying?
that.
So-
we going back to old relationships.
But
We going back to the swinger shit.
Because
hey, D Cash, real quick, call in. I want to
But
hear what
listen
you
though,
think about because you got
it's
the
like
experience.
my man
Call in.
just said, all day, every day, you fall in love with different people. You could be at work. It could be a literal wildebeest you would never talk to outside. But you work with this lady for 5 years,
Right.
and before you know it, you wind up in the bed with her.
You feel me?
And
Why?
that's
'Cause
just
that-
simply,
'cause what's-
it's simply off a connection.
Or you even just
That's saying
feeling
you-
her. Like you
exactly.
actually like her.
all the time.
Exactly.
Like-
So this is why the question was so interesting to me, because is is monogamy innately in you?
You feel me? Like, if you in a relationship with
Like-
a lady, is it wrong for you to fall
And
in
it
love
made-
with
it-
another woman?
They actually made you
Yo,
feel
that's-
bad for having feelings
Yeah.
for anybody else in the
Right,
world.
exactly.
Yo,
It
that-
makes you feel like you sinning
Exactly.
if you have feelings for. The problem is you're supposed to be able to communicate that with
To your
the
lady.
person,
To your lady.
so
That's
that
what-
it never grows.
We got to
out,
call her.
We got
and
to
it never,
call her.
it never,
And that's what I was coming back
it
to, that
never
communication.
explodes into a
one-sided thing.
monogamous
Right.
relationship.
It was one
You
side.
can have those like.
Oh, it's a lady. It's a
Call
it's a
her.
lady.
You on? WHL.
My goodness. Okay, this is again. I can't with y'all.
It's
First
funny.
of all, when you say you stuck with somebody, first of all, that to me frames the relationship as a trap, as opposed to as a way to share and grow together. One, two. You don't fall in love with everybody. You may fall in lust. You may have an affinity. But it takes knowing people and growing to know a person to really fall in love with them. And just because you love somebody doesn't mean they need to be your sexual partner.
Well, that's kind of what
You
we
have
was just saying.
Right. So those terms are being thrown around. Terms like chemistry, attraction, and all of that. Those things can exist, but that doesn't mean you have to partner with someone that
That's
you
literally
have an
what we just
affinity
said.
with.
That's
Yeah, that's
literally
what
what I
you
just
said.
said.
No, but listen, I hear you talk about like your stuff. I hear these words like monogamy is a choice, just like polygamy is a choice. It's not, you said, well, we naturally are non-monogamous. We also are naturally designed to pee our pants, right?
Well-
that doesn't mean you continue to pee your pants.
Well, what
That's
thing? What
kinda
thing
You
what
about?
I'm
learn.
saying.
And,
What thing about?
you know what I mean? I'm using that as an example.
What-
Babies, they are, when they're here and they're being trained, they are being trained for a certain civilized existence.
Right.
So you got to decide what that's going to be. Because in polygamous
Hold on,
societies,
let me say
it
this.
is
Let me
more
say-
responsibility on the man than it is in a monogamous relationship.
So let me tell
So
you
if
this
you-
about me first. I'm a married man, and I'm loyal to a fault. That's just me to everybody. So I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is exactly what you're saying. It's all about control. Naturally in you, you go to work every day. That doesn't, just like you just said, it's lust for you to go through with the act. But for you to say that you don't have feelings for somebody at work is kind of crazy. Because you can,
But that's
like
not.
you
But
just said,
these
it comes
feelings
with
are not.
it
That's
comes
my
with
point.
time.
Feelings are not what drives a committed relationship. Because anybody who's been in a relationship more than 5 minutes will tell you that feelings come and go.
That's
Feelings, there are times you
Nah,
are
not
totally
my-
in love with
not
that
my
person, and
relationship.
there are other times they get on your damn nerves.
Not my
But that
relationship.
does not
Hell
dictate
no.
the relationship.
Hell no, that feeling of
have
love.
to-
If I'm in a relationship with you, that feeling of love better stay there the whole time we the fucking together. Or you
no,
the
that's
fucking
false.
away.
That's
The
false.
feeling, the
You
feeling,
always,
Okay,
you
the
always
feeling-
love that
the-
person,
the-
man.
the-
If you don't love, what the fuck you there
the
for?
feeling of love
That
is
feeling
gonna
of love should never
Listen,
go no
calm
fucking way.
down. The feeling of love is going to be there. You may
It's
not
not-
like that
you
motherfucker
might
that day.
not
So
like
that,
him.
that's
That feeling ain't gonna go nowhere then. That love is gonna
She
stay
didn't say
there.
that.
No,
We know the love is going to
is
stay.
there.
Like that's like when you was talking about last week. You get along with your kids, but sometimes you don't like your daughter.
Yeah, no.
You
Sometimes
see what I'm
you don't
saying?
want-
Sometimes you don't like your
attraction.
goddamn wife,
that
but you
feeling
still
of
love.
never went nowhere.
We know that.
It's not coming and going.
Wait, but the shit, the feeling
Yes,
of
it
life is not
does.
coming and going.
The experience of love comes and goes
No,
just
sir.
like
Not
any
with me.
experience.
Not with me.
It's
No,
not
sir.
to say that the
I beg
love
to
ain't
differ.
there,
I
I'm
beg to
not gonna
differ.
say.
but the
I'm
love
not.
is
I'm not
not
gonna say the love
in the
different.
I beg to differ.
I'm gonna say
If I'm
that
mad with you, I'm still gonna love
can
you the
have-
same.
Exactly.
Period.
That's called
The
unconditional
love is never
Now,
going
I
nowhere.
might not be feeling you at the moment,
The love is never going
but the
nowhere.
love is not going
Period.
nowhere.
That's like if
So
I'm
what do
mad
you
at
mean by wait,
that's-
guys? What do you mean by the love? Then what are y'all talking about when you say the love? What are
In
you
general,
talking about?
period.
No.
In general, period. I'm talking about just the love you have for a person, period. If we're in
What
love
is
with each
that?
other,
How do you know you have love for a person?
if-
What is
if-
the
if-
evidence
if-
of that love?
If we're in a relationship with each other, and we've both known we've been each other for years and years and years, and we've grown to love each other, love our flaws, love our ups and downs, whatever, to where as though it's unbreakable.
Right.
It's no way possible
But
that
what is-
love's gonna move
No.
anywhere.
It don't move.
If it does, it's false.
Okay.
It was false from the jump.
Why? How you go in and out of emotion that's true to dear to your heart? That's like me
Let
telling
me
me
ask you
I don't
this
love my
question
mother
then.
because
Wait
she
a minute.
punished me.
So if that's true,
Yeah, no.
guys, and when people say they done fell out of love, what does that mean?
That wasn't
That
true
means
love.
that wasn't either true love or they
True
just
love,
not
man.
liking or feeling
That's
that person
zero
right now.
bullshit. How could you say-
Hold on, she just
Men who say I love you, but I'm not in love with you. What does that mean then?
That's two different. That's two different levels of love.
But what are y'all talking about then? If you can say you love somebody, but you're not in love with them,
I cannot.
what does that mean
So
then?
what I mean is, if me and you going in this, my wife, I love you. I'm in love with you. There's no way possible we are going to fall in and out of love and still be with each other. There's no way possible.
Okay.
You're not falling in and out of that. That's a feeling that just don't keep changing.
I think the likeness would change. I'm
He
not gonna
might
say
not
love,
like you,
yeah.
but I will always love you. That love should never fucking. If it do, you need to leave.
And the difference between
I'm telling you this because I've been through it.
falling
son.
in love
I'm telling you.
and saying that you have love with somebody is just saying that you care for them.
Let me read
actually
this.
What does
have-
that mean, though? What does that mean? How do you know you done quote unquote fell out of love?
I'm gonna
What
tell you
does
this.
that mean?
I'm gonna tell you this. When I stop caring about your motherfucking well-being,
Well-being,
when
then
I
I don't
stop
love you
caring
no more.
about if you ate that day, when I
I don't
stop
love you no
caring
more.
about how you feel in the
Okay.
morning,
I
when I
don't love
stop
you.
checking in on you in the fucking morning,
Yeah.
I fell out of fucking love with you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
And
then
then-
why can wait, stop.
Go ahead.
So why can't you just choose to care about that person and then restore the love? Why
It's
can't you
'cause
just
that's
stop being that way about that person and choose something else?
Because-
if you say you have control over that love, then why not decide that you're going to love that woman?
One thing for sure, today for certain, that's not something to get broken overnight. That shit
Yeah.
get drugging on like a fucking long
Oh
country
my God.
road.
So
You-
you're
you-
at the effect of love. So love is something that comes or goes or whatever you saying. Like you just don't have no control over it.
I
It
never
just
said
happens.
that. I said if I love you, my love's gonna stay there forever. You said it's gonna come and go. Love never go. If I love you,
No,
it's gonna be like this
I said-
forever.
Wait,
It never
hold
go
up,
in and
hold
out.
up, brother.
It's love is
Hold
love,
up.
and love
I
is a
didn't say
foundation
that.
that you stand
I
on.
said the
If the foundation
Y'all
not strong,
but that's okay. Continue. I'm telling you that the experience of love does come and go. There's times in a relationship over time where that affinity, that love, whatever you want to call it, is not present, and you have to restore it. It's just like a fire. A fire doesn't burn unless you stoke it. That's the only point I'm making. That just because you love somebody, it just doesn't stay there. You have to do something to bring that love forward. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not that the love ain't there,
And that's
but
what-
you can't just say you always in love with somebody forever and it never goes and ebbs and flows your experience of it.
I don't
That's
need you
not
there.
real. That's
Yeah, no.
fantasy world.
No.
I was in an 18 relationship with that same situation. That's why I'm single right now. That's why I'm telling you it don't work. If you falling in and out of love with somebody for 18, 19, 20 years, at the end of the day, it's not going to work because it's not genuine.
Yeah. It's
Why are you
called
falling in and out of
unconditional.
love with me? Why you keep doing this? Why it's not fixed? It's a problem there that's in line that you got to fix first before you can get back in love with that person. You just don't fall in and out. You got to
No.
fix the problem first before you get back in it.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean?
But
So
that's what you just
therefore,
said
that's
what
not.
I'm saying.
That's what
We
she said.
saying
She
the
said,
same
she said because you got to do that in reinsurance. So you might have to take a step back and put the
but
reinsurance. She
that's-
did say that.
Exactly.
Yeah, she said that. She said
I'm never
that's where
gonna
the reinsurance may come into play. Whereas though, hey, I got to reinsure myself. Look, I love this person. You know what I'm saying, let me step back and look. Okay, this is what I'm doing wrong. This is what we're doing wrong. This is what she done wrong. Let me come at it this way. To reassure myself that I still love this woman. I mean that
Question:
that self shit may happen.
Are you not going to love them in that process?
Hell yeah, you guess. That's part of the unconditional love.
So
Absolutely.
you're not falling in and out of love.
No, you're just working on
You
it.
just
That's
working on that
that's what she
situation.
said. She
Yeah.
said the reinsurance. Yeah, the reinsurance process. It may take that stage because I'm sure you was in your 18, 19-year relationship. How many times have y'all? How many times did you have to go to your quote unquote reinsurance process?
Shut up.
Honestly,
I done been through that joint.
a couple of times.
Therapy
Because
twice.
you know right.
You
Because
know what I
you
mean?
you know why? Because of what you just said. You somehow, some way you felt a way. You felt.
Yeah.
You felt something because if you wouldn't have felt nothing, you wouldn't have had to go to a therapist
Right.
to find
From
out
the gate.
what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's an underlying issue.
Seeing that therapist is another a part of reinsurance, the reinsurance process.
Well, that
You know what I'm saying?
therapist
So-
supposed to bring out the underlying issue.
Huh?
That
Yes.
therapist supposed to bring out the
Yeah,
underlying issue.
yeah.
Because she's
And
the
that's
outside
true.
party coming in.
Yes.
Right.
So my question.
Carter, you
Doc,
still there?
I just want to thank Dr. Ellington. She left again.
Thank you, Doc. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you for calling.
Hey, listen.
Hold on, let me read. Can I read what D Cash said real quick?
Right.
D said that's easy when we was talking about how to love and stuff. That's easier said than done. Sometimes you grow in and out of love. It's all about another communication and making it work together. Then she also said a mother and child's love is different from the love you have for your spouse.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yes, no doubt. Yeah, ain't no doubt.
But that's when that's.
So
I understand what you're saying. I understand what she's saying.
Right.
But to me, It's all in the middle. That's why
Yeah,
when I broached the question, I asked was monogamy. This is how it all started.
Yeah.
Is it something that we're taught? Because right now,
Yeah,
the
right.
way that she even so confused, she don't know, you don't know, nobody technically knows because we're
Crossroads.
living off of something that
Indoctrination.
You said is monogamy? You said is it?
You know
You
what I'm
said
saying?
is it being taught?
When honestly, our role is to have a lot of self-control.
Yeah.
This is
That's hard as a motherfucker with all this
this
social
is
media
why I
out this
like
bitch.
the Muslim culture because they separate everything.
Yeah.
Some people honor
And it's called self-discipline.
wanted to take
Yeah.
responsibility.
And what
for
do you
their
really
thoughts.
want? Who are you loyal to?
Right.
What are you loyal to? What are your morals and principles? Some people, if you're not a person who can just hang with one person, but you love this one, you need to talk to that one. You don't have to live under the guise of monogamy to think that you're having a successful relationship if you're having a communication.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was what I was saying. It's all about how you broach your conversation with your significant other, and y'all both understanding who y'all are as people. Some people may not be able to be monogamous.
Yeah.
Some people can be monogamous.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like to be sneaky.
So I'm gonna tell you what
So
my
that comes go ahead. That comes back with the open relationship
I'm
thing.
gonna
Like
tell you
That's why I
yeah.
came with the open
I'm
relationship.
gonna tell you my problem was, Benzo, I've been through the whole
Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
since I was 15, 16. I got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And when you get comfortable with the situation, you roll with it as long as possible. You know what I mean? Whether you happy or not. You know what I'm saying? So when you find your mind wandering off and you just want to sleep with everything, do this, that, and the third, you find another niche. That's how I found the lifestyle, to be honest with you.
Because you were searching for
I was
something.
searching for, you know what I mean?
And
You
you
was
searching
just out
for
there.
who you was.
You was just out there.
I'm just out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I say my mindset then is different than it is now.
Right.
But
And
you
then I
found
was
out
just
who you
searching
was
for-
in the
and I found
mix.
out who I was in the mix. Exactly.
So that was your whole
No,
journey.
not even that. I found out how to control who I was. You understand?
Well, the minute you know who you are, you're able to control it.
No, not necessarily. 'Cause it
The
took me a
minute
minute.
you,
It
if
took
you
me a
know,
minute. It took me a minute.
if you
to-
know you, I mean, of course, ain't
Yeah.
never gonna happen overnight. But if you know you like swimming, you know how to control that you like swimming. You
you not to tread that water.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to
if
tread that
you know
water.
what I'm saying? That's the whole thing.
Right.
Once you know who you is, and that's what I mean by monogamy. If you know you're not, it's not evil for you not to be a monogamous person. So you can't fit yourself in a if you're a square, you can't fit yourself in a circle
me,
hole. It ain't gonna work.
I could see myself being with
I'm
one
not
lady.
saying you. I'm just
No,
saying in general.
I'm just saying, of kicking off what I just said off of my past, what I just said from what I learned from the past. I can see myself with one lady now because I learned my fuck ups. I learned how to fix myself and I fix my faults. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I still be flirtatious, so that means that's one of those.
That's one of those
that's
things
one
you
of
know
things
about yourself.
that I'm gonna put on the table when I go to her. Like,
Hey
listen,
man, I
baby,
flirt a lot.
Can I
I
read
flirt a
this?
lot.
Mona said we need to gain knowledge of self and learn about our original culture practices and begin to unpack the social construct of monogamy.
That's what, and see, she's getting what I'm saying. It ain't about it ain't about going around sleeping with every woman. It's about being able to provide for everybody who you sleeping with. 1, 2, having a conversation with each one of those women, and then 3, being honest and transparent. That's it.
Transparency, yeah.
So, if
that-
you are
that-
a monogamous person, you be loyal to that. And then when you step out of that, you are, you know what I mean, because you deceived the woman who you with.
And you know what? The moral to the story is with both of them, it's communication.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Communication.
My
And
next-
to each his own with the individual.
And that's all it is. Because you give it, and this is the biggest
You know?
thing, not to cut you off, but you ever notice whenever you see Jerry Springer and all that, they bring the tranny out. She's like, I'm a man. He's like, oh, why you ain't tell me? And the first thing Jerry say is, why you didn't tell them so they can make their own decision?
Yeah,
It's
put it on
the
the table.
same thing.
Put it on the table.
Same thing with relationships. Just
Put it
put
on the table.
everything on the table, like, not the fluffy shit.
Yeah. Put
Not
the,
that I'm an
ugly shit.
adventurer. I like, no.
I snore and slobber in the sleep
I
shit.
like
Yeah.
more than one nigga around me.
She said,
As a
but
girl,
most
say
most
that.
aren't ready to truly unpack that.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna end it on this because we ain't got too much time left. I'm gonna end it on
3
this.
minutes.
I'm 36, so this is my second half, which is
Greatest half of the
you
life.
feel what I'm saying. So therefore, I put my that's why my main reason for doing the podcast. I put my truths out there. You feel what I'm saying. So my lady, she's out there somewhere watching, lady. I wear these glasses at night too. But no, this is I put my truths out there. You feel what I'm saying? So they can accept who I am, and
Exactly.
I'm trying to be 100% transparent. I wasn't like that at first. So going into my second life, when I get this lady that I'm getting now, you can see she's gonna be. I'm gonna be my like David, like DJ Khaled and his wife. Like
If you're not your best self around
like
your woman,
why are you with her?
why is you with her?
So I am sculpturing me for my
Next woman.
next woman. But the doors, you got to put your truths out there.
And you can't
So
do
my
the
truths
fluff.
is all out in this podcast.
You
So
can't do the
subscribe.
fluff.
You want to see my truths. Watch from 1 to
19. We 19
You wanna see
now.
my
You
truth.
can't do little
It comes
fluffy
out.
shit that everybody do. You know, I like going. No,
Nah.
no. Like,
Tell the
what
truth,
do
shit.
you really like?
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. I was
not like?
but
and what do you not like?
I'm gonna tell you this, and then
That's the biggest
then we
thing.
out of here. I was having a conversation with a young lady. You feel what I'm saying? And we was sitting down. We was playing this game, and the game had cards to get to know the person that you're talking to. It had like all different like subjects and shit. Son, you learn so much shit when you just sit down and just talk to a person.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yo, just
a
have
lot
a
of this time
conversation.
because people are
What's
putting
that?
down the phone,
Communication, man.
you gotta talk.
Like I ain't talking about text message.
No,
Nah.
I ain't talking about over the phone.
Talk.
I'm talking about y'all put y'all phones up.
Talk.
Sit down,
Talk.
And let's just
Converse.
random shit. Like the cards had random shit. Like it had shit about your history, shit about what you like. You know what I mean? Just like general shit. And you grow closer to a person. If y'all don't become romantically in love, y'all can become friendshiply in love. That's my new word for the day. Friendshiply in love.
Let me read this comment.
So-
D-Cash says some people present their representatives and not who they really are, all as an individual.
Facts.
Exactly.
Find you.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
key.
Definitely gotta find you.
That's the key.
Definitely
man.
gotta find you, man.
I appreciate y'all for chiming in with us tonight.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Hey, look.
It's a good talk. Hey,
Next week.
Ronnie, I still love you. I just, you know how, man, you clash when we talk, when we have conversations. We go back and forth.
Hold up. Mona said DJ Khaled refused to eat pussy. Don't let him. Don't use him as an example.
Oh, no, he ain't me. Hell no, he ain't me.
Hey, look.
She might like that, though.
And
She
another
might like
one.
that.
Good.
That ain't
And
me.
another one.
That ain't me.
Might must like that.
I'm talking about as far as their relationship, as far as their closeness. Like,
Damn, he said he don't do what?
he don't eat pussy. Well, you
That's
know,
why his beard nappy like that.
hey, look at my big.
Fact.
You said
I'm
that.
talking about Cali.
Oh, all right.
I ain't looking at your little
My
nappy.
big good, man. My big ain't nappy.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think y'all, we get a shout out to these guys, man. Shout out to Snoop Clothing. Shout out to you can
Go
roll
ahead.
the credits.
Go ahead.
You can roll the credits.
Shout out to SNOU Clothing, man. Down to PG3 Monkeys Clothing up in Baltimore. We got SM Clothing LLC in Tampa, Florida. DMV Clothing in Virginia. Annie Mae's Cafe in Capitol Heights, PG. Premier _CMOS in PG County, man. So
Hey, shout out, man. I got
to
I'm gonna shout out to Kim, man. She be doing a lot
yeah, the
of
plug.
man. She's the plug behind
Yeah.
the plug, man. She be lobbying for us, man. Shout out to you. Your deeds is not going unseen.
Shout out to our young blood, young Salim over there.
Yeah, against Salim,
on
man.
the
Appreciate everybody
on the keyboard, man. We appreciate that.
involved in this
You know what I'm
movement,
saying?
man.
Yeah.
Mr. Face and No Case
Yeah,
over there.
Young Maul.
Young Maul over there, you
I'm
know what
not
I'm saying?
even
No
Young
case,
Maul,
no
I say
face.
Young Maul.
Yeah, man. He ain't Young Maul, man. That's
coming out
that's
or
Brother Maul, man. That's Brother Maul.
Hey, check out that mixtape 21215 coming out.
Man, listen, man. It's WHL, man. I appreciate y'all for chiming in.
Next
with
week,
us, man.
episode 20, man.
We doing something big going on.
Pop-
Episode
I
20
ain't figured
next
it out
week,
yet.
man.
I
We
might
do
be
something
in.
different.
we 20 in,
I
man.
might-
We
20
gonna
in.
and then I think that's Father's Day weekend too.
Yeah.
The Proud Dad. Look, I got them Proud Dad Club t-shirts also. So
Might have to bring that
hashtag
champagne.
Proud Dad Club t-shirts on sale, man. We got the
Champagne.
wristbands too.
We out of here, man.
Y'all be cool. One love. Peace.
That was a lot of energy.
What?